Buckle up, Fairfield Prep. Today is Tuesday, February 10th. Here with Ryan Matera and Andy Spangenberg live from Studio 402B. This is the Monday Preport.
So I says to the guy, that's not a monkey in a bathing suit. That's my barber, Well, welcome to the Monday Preport. I'm Ryan Matera.
And I'm Andy Spangenberg. Let's take a peek over the hill at what's happening in the week. This Friday is Valentine's Day, so grab a date. If you can't get a date, get a prune and head down to your local Jamba Juice for good, healthy fun and hydration.
Administration would like to remind all students that the temporary staircase outside Berkman's is completely covered in snow, and students must not walk down them. They must slide down them on an iPad and land a gnarly 360 double cork McTwisty Sizzler before going home.
Well, it's undoubtedly a tough week for our winter sports squadrons. Our hockey team had 2 losses to Darien and Notre Dame of Fairfield at home this week. However, the team is bound to bounce back in the next few weeks in preparation for postseason play and another run at the Yale Whale.
Our Wrestlers senior night is this evening versus John Law. The winner will be crowned Division Supreme Ruler, and honestly, it'll probably be very good and exciting. So I say we all get down there to Alumni Hall tonight because in all seriousness, who doesn't want to see Michael Russo wrestle someone? Really, guys, though, we should all go there tonight. I hear it's just like WWE Monday Night Raw, except there are no phony storylines, and no one will get smashed over the head with a chair. Although, knowing Mr. Dennis, we can't really make any promises. And, it's a great sport, but honestly, I don't think I could ever fit into one of those leotards.
I think they're called singlets.
That's very possible.
I kind of like the phony storylines of WWE.
You like that?
They should add it into high school wrestling.
It'd be interesting.
Our injury-stricken basketball team finally faced a worthy challenger in a gritty Hamden High School team. The Green Dragons from Hamden ended our 44-game regular season win streak in a hard-fought battle. There's no need for Leo Redgate's hoopsters to worry at all. They are still a top-ranked team in the state, and it's always better to do the losing now than rather than later in the season. Diving took first and third against Glastonbury last week. Stars Robert McCrory, Jackson Rotondo, and the con man Michael Connolly himself were splendid in the air and eventually in the water. They jump and they go into the water after the air. Our nautical noblemen continue to dominate and during the regular season, and they will look to take down Brantford tonight in a splish-splashy showdown.
Right, and if you take a look at the Prep Dominance chart, that splish-splashy showdown would probably fall right about here in the Prep Dominance chart.
You would expect that to be the case.
Fantastic.
Our Prep mathletes met last Wednesday on the 4th and bolstered their lead in the top 12 of the state to 34 points, which Captain Charles Paul tells us is approximately 11 pi.
Sounds delicious. Though it's a question whether or not the score will be valid due to accusations of the team using deflated calculators. And that does it for this week's Sport Report. All Fairfield Prep related online services were shut down on Saturday for 4 hours. We went to ask Mr. Kyle Hansen, our technical advisor, what the problem was, but apparently he disappeared sometime around the Sony hacking scandal. Uh-oh. All right. Andy's going to go into the hall for a quick piece, but before we cut to him, it's time for a Preport Nature announcement from our chief nature correspondent and walking dress code violation, Charles McGrath.
Well, we all know that 15 minutes could save you 15% or more on car insurance, and that the osprey has the most integrity of all birds. But did you know that sea otters hold each other's hands when they sleep? How about that when a group of owls travel together, they are known as a parliament? Let's keep that in mind, and we will all be a little wiser. This has been a Preport Nature announcement.
That's interesting. I've always been curious. What does the osprey mating call sound like? Yes, I think I've heard that quite frequently around my yard. All right, well, thanks, Charlie. And now it's time for Andy to pull some prepsters about this week's hot topics. Let's see what they had to say.
Hello, I'm Andy Spangenberg, reporting live on the scene in the hallways. We're going to talk about what's hot this week. Let's get to it. Snow day?
Probably.
Yeah? When?
Monday.
Monday, snow day. You heard it here first, folks. What do you think about the snow coming?
I think it's really white, and I like turtles.
What are you going to do over winter break? Okay, took too long. What about you? You got something interesting?
I'm gonna play baseball.
It's winter break. Snow. There's a lot of snow.
Oh, I'm gonna sled.
What about you? What do you have? Anything interesting?
Snowboarding.
That's actually good. What about Valentine's Day? You guys have some plans?
Yeah. Absolutely.
Oh, sorry, I already asked him.
Basically just sitting home and watching Netflix.
What are you doing for Valentine's Day, Mr. DeRosa?
I'll be in El Salvador.
Wait, I have something to say.
What are you doing there?
None of your business. It's personal.
Personal business in El Salvador. Suspicious. You heard it here first. What game is that?
Subway Surfers.
That's sick, man. Hey, man, how's it going? What game are you playing? Oh, he's actually doing schoolwork. Imagine that.
We're gonna do some Hellstrom work.
You cheating?
No,
It looks like you're cheating.
straight from the book.
What do you have to say to the allegations that you're cheating on your Hellstrom homework?
I'm not. Rustled.
They call me Pilot Pete.
What about you, Russell? What's your most embarrassing moment ever?
I was roller skating down a hill and I saw a car coming, but he turned left instead, and I just ate a mailbox.
Hello, what's your name?
My name is Swanky Nate. How you doing?
Swanky Nate, how are you? What are you about to buy here?
Huh?
What are you about to buy?
Some cookies.
Chewing what?
Steak and cheese.
How is it?
It's pretty good.
Why are you out of dress code?
I'm out of dress code because I feel that dress code is inhibiting our creativity out of this school.
What's your name?
Bob. No, it's Bob. I changed it. I legally changed it.
Well, it's just another day here at the Fairfield Prep during a free period. It's tragic, really. Gluttony.
Steak and cheese. Chocolate chip cookies.
Ate a mailbox.
Greed. Dress code violations.
And according to him, that's out of dress code.
No, but I knitted this. The works. I guess the one nice thing you could take out of this is that the boys are always looking for some good reporting, and that's what I like to bring here. Ever heard of the Monday Report?
Oh yeah, I have heard.
Do you like it?
Yeah, it's cool.
Have you heard of the Monday Report?
Yeah.
You like it?
Yeah.
All right, thanks. Have you heard of the Preport?
Oh yeah, definitely.
What do you think?
Don't ever get rid of it. And I do mean that. Don't ever get rid of it.
So, thanks, guys.
Wow, thank you very much, Andy. Very informative, very saucy. Next week, some of our finest students will be departing on the El Salvador immersion trip. The trip is a great opportunity to take a look at the world through new eyes, and because it's led by Mr. DeRosa, there will probably be a lot of sitting around for 8 hours pretending to write emails. In all seriousness, both of us were participants on the trip last year and would highly recommend the El Salvador immersion trip as an essential part of the full prep experience. What do you think of the El Salvador trip?
Me gusta.
Sorry, I think...
There have been some serious heat these past few weeks regarding dress code. The word on the street is that we may be changing the code to mandatory Pantone 186 tuxedos every day to school. It has been confirmed by Mr. Mancini that they'll be cracking down on anyone wearing Pantone 190. Administration would also like to remind students who haven't been following dress code that the good Lord will have the final judgment on your soul.
That sounds really serious. Also serious is the Drowsy Chaperone auditions were last week. And for the first time ever, some interesting roles were handed out to teachers. Mr. Reedy received the role of... the roles of the wicked, raunchy Boston bros were given to Mr. D and DeRosa. And to no surprise, the coveted role of the sweet, generous lady who doesn't steal students' belongings went to Miss Muma. Congratulations to everyone who's going to be part of the show.
You right there?
Yeah, I think we're just coming down with a little case of senioritis.
Thanks for watching, guys. Have a bodacious break. We'll see you back here on the 23rd. This has been the Monday Preport, and I'm Andy Spangenberg.
And I'm Ryan Matera. And this week's Preport has been brought to you by Fairfield Prep's Mining Club, who has been driving other clubs into the ground. And remember, it's not just news.
It's news. Have a great week.
Fairfield Prep.